My name is Abina, and I come from a small village nestled in the dry plains of northern Ghana. Life there was simple but harsh, especially when the rains did not come. This is the story of how my village faced the worst drought I had ever known, and how we uncovered the truth about the spirit of the well. It began in the dry season, when the land was parched, and the air so hot it shimmered like a mirage. Our main well, the heart of the village, was running dry. Every morning, women and children lined up with their calabashes and clay pots, waiting for a trickle of water to emerge. But the water seemed to retreat further into the earth each day. Whispers spread among the villagers. The spirit of the well was angry. One day, our village elder, Nana Kwabena, called a meeting under the ancient baobab tree. He addressed us the importance of the spirit of the well, that it has been with us since the time of our ancestors, and it might get angry due to our sins. We must make amends. Tomorrow we will offer a sacrifice. The next day, a small goat adorned with beads was led to the well. Prayers were said, drums were beaten, and the goat's life was offered. Yet, days later, the water still did not return. Fear and frustration spread like wildfire. In our home, my younger sister Essie was determined to find answers. Essie was not like other children. She was curious and often wandered off to observe the world around her. While others spoke of spirits and curses, Essie was busy sketching the well structure in the dirt with a stick. One evening she told me that what if it's not the spirit but something wrong with the well itself? I laughed at her and asked, Essie, what do you know about wells? Leave these matters to the elders. But Essie wouldn't let it go. The next morning she convinced me to join her on a secret expedition to the well. As the sun rose, painting the sky in hues of gold and orange, we slipped away from the house and made our way to the dried-out basin. Essie had brought along a small mirror tied to a long stick, which she lowered into the well. It was an ingenious way to reflect light and see inside. Look, she said, angling the mirror. I peered down and saw what she meant. Debris clogging the lower parts of the well, stones, broken branches, and even a rusted tin bucket. We ran to tell Nana Kwabena. At first, he dismissed us by saying children should not meddle in matters of spirits. But when Essie insisted and showed him the mirror, his expression changed. He gathered a group of men to inspect the well, and soon they confirmed what Essie had discovered. Clearing the well was no small task. For 2 days, the men worked tirelessly, using ropes and makeshift tools to remove the debris. When they were done, they dug deeper, reaching an aquifer that had been untouched for years. Finally, water began to flow again, clear and abundant. The relief in the village was palpable. Women ululated, children danced, and men patted each other on the back. But the story does not end there. Nana Kwabena called another meeting, this time to address the villagers under the same baobab tree.
Let us not forget that while we owe our thanks to the spirit of the well, it was the wisdom and curiosity of young Isi that saved us. From now on, we must combine the knowledge of our ancestors with the questions and ideas of our youth.
That day, Essie became a hero in our village. But she never sought recognition. Instead, she spent more time observing the world around her, solving small problems in her quiet, clever way. As for me, I learned to never dismiss her curiosity again. Even now, years later, I think back to that dry season and the lessons it taught us. The spirit of the well may or may not exist, but it was Isi's spirit of inquiry and determination that truly saved us. And for that, I will always be grateful.